Hi guys, this is James from DBG and welcome to another showcase video. It has been probably about 2 weeks since you've heard anything from me. I have been working hard on these guys. Obviously also work is a big focus because I'm working more late now because I open and close the shop, which means I actually have less time to paint than I used to do. Specifically if one of my colleagues is on holiday, then everyone else needs to step up and do a few extra lates. So I thought these guys would take me probably a week and a half. They've taken me almost exactly 2 weeks to do. This video should be done yesterday, but I got in from work late, and Chris and I have just been at Salute. So came home, had my dinner, nice cup of tea, and now I'm going to sit down and we're going to talk about these guys. Now these guys are a box of Shadow Spear plus 2 extra obliterators and 2 extra squads of Chaos Space Marines, and obviously the Demon Prince who's staring right in front of you. Now we just pan that way, you can see the other squad and the 2 Greater Possessed with the Venom Crawler in the back, Demon Prince and Master of Possession there, number 2 Chaos Space Marine squad. At the back there's the 4 obliterators, and then in between those there is a second Chaos Space Marine squad. Now these guys are called the Iron Mongers. They are a offshoot of the Iron Warriors Legion, and they're just a little bit more demonic and chaosy than the Iron Warriors were going, hence why they have a Demon Prince, Martial Possession, and the extra Greater Possessed. I will be expanding these guys to have an awful lot more Demon Engines, even though in game terms the Demon Engines are not the greatest. I do want to expand on the obliterators, but I'm going to wait until there's an official obliterator box, because these guys, you can muck about with them. We'll have a look in a minute. You can muck about with them, swap the guns over and etc. But if you're not big into converting, or like me, you don't have a lot of time, it's best just to whack them together as they are. So this army comes in at 1,262 points. If I'm going to do it, use it in the next Kent tournament, which is in August. We're still umming over that. I will need to drop 1 Space Marine to make it a 1250 force, which will be this squad here. I will talk through what's what when we go through it. But the major disappointment of this army was I did have a squad of Havocs. Now Havocs, if you don't know, are the new hotness. The toughness 5. They have all the goodness in heavy weapons, especially the Reaper chain cannon, which is the new multi-barrel spinny death cannon, and everyone's going mad about it. And obviously obliterators, not obliterators, Havocs are actually really good and really cost effective. But they only come in squads of 5, which is not a problem, but you must have at least 4 heavy weapons. Now I only have 3. And I could have, I'm sure on eBay there's going to be an extra auto cannon floating around. So this is a different army to the one that I spoke about before. So first of all, let's look at the I've forgotten my words today. Demon Prince. He is the army warlord, and if I can just get him to focus, there we go. As you can see, I've painted him silver because his relic, or Chaos Arcana, whatever it's called, is the flesh metal exoskeleton, which gives him a 2+ armor save. So this guy, as I explained before, I think the Demon Sword is actually rather good. 2 Malefic Talons, I don't think they give you lots of extra attacks, but they don't give you the punch you may need. The sword gives you a bit of extra strength. So, and also we have no wings, because I hate the wings in a kit. I am not a cheese gamer. You will not see me doing horrible combinations like the likes of Tabletop Tactics. I use models because I like them. not because they're good in the game, as I've said on countless occasions. But I feel I have to say this again because people just keep going on about, oh, this is the best thing, this is the best thing. I mean, I wouldn't use Havocs because I like the models. They just happen to be rather good as well. We'll use Obliterators because the new Obliterator models are amazing. But first of all, let's look at the Master of Possession. This is a really cool model. Trying to get the lights. So as you can see, these guys are silver and gold or brass, like the Iron Warriors, but there's lots of red in these guys. You can't see it as much in this, and I just stuck with one colour for the flames. Okay, now next to them we have the first of the three Space Marine squads. It's a full 10-man squad, so I can have both a special and a heavy weapon in. It's the only way I can fit my heavy weapons in. And I do like the new autocannon model. So, as you can focus, as best we're going to get. Okay. So as you can see, I haven't decided what icon I'm going to do on them yet. But as you can see, I've got a sort of faded red. It's, what is it? Evil Sun Scarlet in the middle, and it fades out to a Mephiston red with a bit of a non-oil recess going on. And then we've got plasma gun guy. Now, even though these are one pose models, they're still very good. So, when you focus, you're focusing on my hand, not the model. And then I showed you this guy before. This is the aspiring champion, and he has a chainsword. I had a spare chainsword from the icon dude, and that's a head from the Chaos Vehicle upgrade sprue. Now at the back there, we have the Obliterators. Now I've tried to do exactly the same thing on these guys as I've done everywhere else. Focus. It's not working. So you can see we've got the faded red on the shoulder pads. And then we've got this guy here. Now if you guys are wondering a really easy way to do the plasma coils, or the venting coils on the plasma weapons, it's simple. You just paint Orthwan grey over the coils. You're going to need 2 thin coats because you want it nice. You want a nice, even, solid colour. Then, with a little bit of watered down Gulliman blue glaze, you paint it all over and let it settle where it wants to settle. And you'll find you'll get a really nice, even glaze like that. Come on, focus. Yeah. And if you want to, you can just get a little bit of Orthwan grey, dry brush it over the corners, and then it gives you a little bit of extra texture. Now at the back there, we have another 10-man Devastator Chaos Space Marine squad. This one's got 2 autocannon, and it has also the well, he's been demoted. He was the Chaos Lord. He's now an aspiring champion. As I said I was going to do, because Richard has Imperial Fists, I've painted this Power Fist. Oh, if I could just get it to focus, come on. I painted the Power Fist blue. Blue? Oh, for God's sake. Yellow. I apologise, I'm really tired. I have been up since early this morning on my day off, so I'm a bit tired. Now over here we have the third 10-man squad. Let me just move my light to see if I can illuminate them a bit better. And we have the standard. Right there, a bit of a continuity error. My wife walked in the house and just didn't clock the fact that I was making a video, so I had to stop the video really quickly. Anyway, we're talking about, this is the book standard aspiring champion from Shadowspear. Come on, give me some light. Give me some focus. Come on, focus. Yes, I did just drop him. I'm not having a very good day. There we go. Nice bit of focus there. What I've done to kind of, you can't really tell because the lighting is horrible. I've done the tabard leather straps in a brown instead of a black because everything else is black on the normal guys. Here's the icon bearer, the icon of wrath, because these guys have the mark of corn. And this one, even though it's a close combat unit, has 2 of the plasma guns, because that's the only way I can make this thing work with the Havoc situation. And I have to say, I still really like the chainsaw with an extra blade at the top, and just so chaotic. Sorry, excuse me. Oh my god, it's... I am so not having a good day. Right, here is the first of the Greater Possessed, and this is my favourite model. I had more fun painting this one than I did the other one. The other one's got far too many eyes. This one is all full of teeth and claws, and I think this one is much cooler. And I've tried to do the same red glow on the shoulder pads. And here we have Mr. Claw, Mr. IE Clawman, or Teethy Clawman. Yeah. And then last but not least, I'll move this back here so I've got a bit more room. We have the Venom Crawler. This is an amazing model. I love this model so much. It's just so chaotic. When this model comes out properly, I'm probably going to get 2 more of it. And then 3 Mauler Fiends, and I'm going to do a proper spearhead with lots of demons engines and the Lord Discordant, the crab dude, which is very cool. Right, let's move my light back over here. So there you go, guys. That is just over 1250 points of chaos from the Shadow Spire box. A few simple kit bashes, and you've got yourself a fun. This is not by no means competitive. Okay, the Obliterator is good because the Obliterator will have the Mark of Slanesh, so they can use Endless Cacophony and fire again. This is by no means competitive. It's just fun to paint, and the new models in Shadow Spear are really cool. So, as usual, guys, please check out our affiliates, Goblin Gaming and White Shark Gaming, links in the description. Check us out in social media, that's Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. And as usual, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.